Good afternoon. Happy Monday. Here we are meeting once again on the mat. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for rolling it out. And thank you for taking the time to care for you. Let's start with some breath work. We'll just begin with an easy pranayama, meaning you're just going to watch your breath. You don't need to do anything special with it. Sit tall, however, so that you are able to access comfortable seat. Propping it up as you need should cause no discomfort to be here. Roll the shoulders forward, up, and slide them down the back. And let's do that a couple of times. And down the back. And one more, up and down the back. And then we'll see if we can leave them a bit down the back, feeling this bit of support in the posture. Let the gaze drop towards the tip of the nose, whether the eyes are slightly opened or closed completely. And become a watcher of your breath, an observer of the actions that translates to within the body. Letting these first few breaths be whatever you need to feel settled. And then we'll maintain this just natural rhythm, letting the breath again be as it needs. But we'll take some intention in the watching of the breath, right? The energy of the breath. And as you inhale, we'll pull the breath from the crown of the head, travel down through the vertebrae to the base of the spine. Let it just sit there for a moment. And then exhale, the breath flows back up and out. And so this is it. We're going to watch this little flow of energy with the breath as we breathe in. We serve, it draws in all the way down through the spine, serving the body. And then as you exhale, let it go. Breathe out. Inhale, tuning into the natural expansion of the belly, of the lungs, of the chest, of the ribs. And as you exhale, the breath travels back up and out. And all of that expansion falls. Breathing in, we take in that life force, the nutrients we need to serve our body, our mind, our being. And as we exhale, we let out, we release. We release tension, we release what is not serving, what we do not need. And here we sit with this simple energy exchange with us and our environment. Nice. Next breath in, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Thank yourself for showing up to practice. Plant your seed of intent. Intention perhaps to take care of your environment. Right? Take care, noticing the energy exchange, taking in what we need, and letting go of what we don't. In a sense of decluttering our environment, internal, just like the external. When complete, extend the arms, open the eyes, and release the hands. All right. Let's come on to hands and knees, please. We'll start at the top of the mat with the hands, fingers spread nice and wide. Drawing the inner elbows forward and squeezing them slightly towards each other as if you're trying to put a fold in your mat. So there's midline fold in the mat as you press away nice and strong. And then the same with the knees. Can you put a fold in the center line of your mat with your hands and with your knees? Nice. Maintain that. Inhale, breathe into cow. Exhale, breathe out to cat. Inhale, breathe into cow. Still trying to put that fold. Exhale, breathe out to cat. One more. Inhale, breathe into cow. Exhale, breathe out to cat. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, tuck toes, lift knees, down dog. Let the head hang, give it a nod of yes, maybe a generous shake of no. And then inhale, come forward again, hands and knees. Shifting knees right underneath the hips. Okay, same form, different action. This time, I want you to still inner elbows forward. I want you to try to rip your mat in half. So forget the fold, we're going wide. Trying to rip that mat in half with the arms and try to rip the mat in half with the legs. Right? Holding, and then we're gonna see if we can maintain that action and now move through your cat-cows. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Ripping it apart. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Are you noticing one of these ways speaks more to you than the other? Are you noticing a cat or a cow is easier with the squeeze apart or the rip in half? One more. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, neutral. Tuck the toes. Exhale, lift the knees, down dog. This time, just get a generous bend in the knees and then straighten them out. Generous bend in the knees, hinging at the hips, and then straighten them out. One more time, generous bend in the knees, and then straighten them out. Inhale, shift forward again, plank. And one more time, hands and knees. Okay, let's see about putting those co-contractions together and see how that works for you. So at the same time, can I put the fold and rip apart? Right? Can I put the fold and rip apart? Same time, put the fold and rip apart. Just being here. What else does this signal for you in terms of muscular action? I know my lower abdomen kicked in. I feel my inner thighs kicking in. I feel my outer hips kicking in. And I've got definitely some action of my external rotators and my shoulders. And that's just me, right? What do you notice? Pull them together, rip it apart. Now, can you keep that happening? Cow? Keep both happening. Cat? Keep both happening. Cow? Keep both happening. Cat? What translates for you? Two more. I find the firmer and more engaged the bases, which would be my limbs in this case, the freer my spine, the hips, and the shoulders move. I don't know. Do you find the same? Inhale. Neutral. Tuck toes, lift knees, down dog. Nice. Now let's turn the right hand back by the toes, fingers point back. So left hand is out in front, right hand is back. And then switch. Leave the right hand way out and bring the left fingers back towards the left toes and press. Awesome. Now switch it out and let's see if we can bring that right hand further back by the foot and then open up. And if you can't reach the foot, you can grab the back of the ankle or the calf. And we're twisting under the left shoulder, a little hang twist. And change. Right hand, left fingers back. And we'll do a little rotation here to the right. And change back. Awesome. Inhale, shift forward plank. Exhale, knees down, child's pose. Inhale, coming forward, right arm circles up. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, right arm circles up. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, right arm circles, reaches forward, hold, and then press up, rotate right arm up high. Exhale, thread the needle, come through. Right shoulder down, right ear down, maybe the left arm overhead. Arms making an L shape, pressing the back of the right hand and the left leg into the mat. And unwinding here. Right hand's down, shift back with the left arm, circle here, 1. Circle back here, 2. Circle back here, 3. And then hold at the top. You're kind of in more of a modified plank. Inhale, up, up, up. And then exhale through. Coming through. Plenty of space for the side of the neck, so I can always use my right hand there if that made more sense, or grab a blanket or pillow nearby. Working rotation, trying to pick up that right shoulder, arm up by the ear, and then I'm pressing the back of the left hand, right hand, and I'm pressing the shins down into the mat. Working, trying to stay pretty balanced in my hips, letting this come through the shoulders. And undo. Up. Now, 2 hands out, way out. Exhale, melt the heart. Inhale, up. Exhale again, melt the heart. Hips up and back. Think of cow shape. Inhale, up. Let's try that again. Exhale, tilt the tail. Think belly by thighs. And then we'll see if we can settle in here. Little puppy pose on a hatha. And palms are down. Tail is tall. Working to get the throat onto the mat. If you're looking for more and you're quite comfortable, tuck the toes and then lift the knees, straight leg. Too intense, keep them down. Tuck them in. Let's take 3 more breaths. Shoulders melting down towards the back. Lightly lift the belly. And then an exhale, lift yourself up. Bring the hands in closer towards you and sit back into child's pose. Lifting up a few inches here, upper body over to the right. Lengthen through the right side and press back. Maybe the head falls. Maybe you like to use a fist to support it. And then lift up. Let's cruise that over to the left and take about 5 breaths there. And feeling long through both sides of the torso. And keep trying to breathe that length from navel to heart, front side of the body. And lift yourself right on up. And let's head back to that down dog. Coming out, hands and knees, tuck the toes, plank. We'll take you to the dog.
Awesome. Let's take the right leg up in the air here, reaching nice and high, lifting. And then bend the knee, push to the left to lift the right. And then walk your hands back towards your left foot, a little or a lot, up to you. Keeping that right hip lifted. And then send it back out. Look to the top of the mat, walk back out to the down dog, keeping that little fire hydrant lift. Add a flex, push to the heel, really turn on that hamstring group. Inhale, lengthen it out. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Nice, set the back knee down and then rock the front leg straight. Little half split, bend it back, rock the front leg straight, sending that hip back. Again, bend it back, rock the front leg straight and send it back. And one more, rock the front leg straight and hold this time. Lifting up through the chest. Maybe coming all the way up into balance here. And coming back to the fold, that hip hinge, coming forward and folding down. Inhale, shift the body forward, and let's come back to down dog. Left leg goes up, three-legged dog. And then we'll bend the knee. Again, push to the right to lift the left. Strong in the right. And then consider walking back, walking back. Now to keep the hip opener as you walk back out in this hydrant dog. And then we're gonna add the flexion of the foot. So we're gonna come into that heel hugging in, nice flex foot. Again, really turning on that hamstring group. Yep, feel that one. And then inhale, lengthen it all out. Exhale, let's step left foot between the hands. Awesome, set the back knee down. Inhale, rock it straight. Exhale, come on back. As we're going straight here, we're sending that left hip back and coming forward. And sending that left hip back and coming forward. One more, send the left hip back. Keep the hip shifting back and then lead the heart up. Arms can travel with, exhale, lengthen, coming down. And shifting it back. And this time we're going to step to the top of the mat. So tuck the back toe under, lift up that right foot and step to join. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it. Inhale, wide swoop up. Exhale, hands to heart. Now, just like we did on the earth, we took the breath from the crown to the earth. Let's see if we can take it all the way down to the earth, which is the feet this time. So inhale, really pushing in all the way down. And exhale, that breath all the way back up and out. Right? Inhale, breathing in through the crown, all the way to the feet. Exhale, lifting up through the feet, all the way out through the crown. Right? Again, inhale, drawing all that prana in, traveling down through the entire system. Right? And then exhale, ridding what we don't need, press it out. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bow down, folding. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, step back with the right leg. Nice runner's lunge here. Set the back knee down, rock the front leg straight, bend it back. Inhale, low lunge up at the top. Exhale, revolve to the left, turn it. Hands at heart, really just using the core muscles to sponsor this movement. Nice, and then coming around, hands down, take that step back to down dog. So up and back, down dog. Inhale, shift it forward plank. Exhale, lower through chaturanga to the mat. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, take it back through your dog. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, right foot steps forward between the hands. Look where you're going and then join it with the left this time. Inhale, half. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, pour it back down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full fold. Step back with the left leg this time. Long runner's lunge. And then set the knee down. Inhale, rock it straight. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, come up. Nice and tall, shoulders over hips. Exhale, rotation to the right. Right? Again, grounding equally through this front leg. The inner thighs are working to scissor close with each other, right? We have that sense of trying to pull the mat together, put that fold in the middle of the mat as we close and come into the middle of the mat. And then all that energy is encouraging the twist. Nice. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, rock the front leg straight. Shift it back and step back to down dog. Inhale, plank pose. Go beyond those fingertips. Open the chest, broaden the collarbones, hover in chaturanga, and then release it to the mat. Inhale, low cobra here. Exhale, back down. Down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot through, top of the mat. And then let's bring the left leg to join. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Inhale, wide swoop up. Exhale, come on back down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, right leg back. Inhale, lengthen crescent and sweep it up. Shoulders up over the hips. Inhale, lengthen tall. Exhale, rotate left. Stay with it. Inhale, center out. Exhale, forward fold into two straight legs. So we're in a little pyramid pose, back heel lifted. Inhale, shift forward, set the knee down. Exhale, lift up, low lunge here. Take the left arm, bring it behind the back. Take the right arm over the head and draw the elbows towards each other, bent arms. Beautiful. Stay with. Try to get the hands off the back, open the chest. And then exhale, bring that right hand down. Inhale, open, twist left here. Hugging left knee to midline. Exhale, left arm comes around, straighten the front leg. There's that half split again, open the chest. And then send it forward and let's step back to down dog. Inhale, shift forward plank. Keep moving forward, chaturanga. And then down. Inhale, low cobra rising. Exhale, release back down. Down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot through. Stay with me here. Inhale, crescent. Begin to lift up through the chest, nice and tall. Inhale up. Exhale, revolve to the right. Right, pulling that right shoulder back. Drawing the shoulder blades down the back and towards each other. Inhale, center out. Front leg straight. Exhale, fold. Pyramid. Inhale, shift forward. Back knee down. Left hand plants open up. Revolved here. Revolved low onto Nasa, but hand down to support. Hugging right foot, right knee to midline. And then exhale, right hand down, rock it straight. Come on back. Step back again, down dog. Inhale, shift forward plank, move beyond chaturanga, and then to the mat. Inhale, low cobra, lift up. Exhale, release down. Down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right leg through. Nice. From here, back knee down. Inhale, coming up. And then here, we're going to take the right hand behind the back, the left arm moving overhead. So reaching elbows towards center line, keeping the hands off the body. Off the body. Stay with it. Pull the front ribs in slightly. 3, 2, and 1. Release. And sweep back up. Crescent. Hands down to the front. And step to join. Left foot to right. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, wide swoop up. Exhale, cactus arms here. Inhale, open. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands down, right leg back. Runner's lunge stays long. Carry up through the crescent. Exhale, rotate to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, straighten the front leg. This time maybe pushing onto the heel. So pushing back, pulling that left hip back, sending the chest forward. So drawing up, the two legs are now trying to put the fold into the mat, and then it's pulling me forward. Nice. From here, right hand stays, open up, rotate to the left. Exhale, left hand down. Shifted forward, knee down, low lunge, coming up. Exhale, right arm over the top, left hand behind the back. Reaching towards each other and then bending the arms, right? Inhale, maybe they find each other. Open the chest, right? Open the chest, breathe back, right? Puffing up the chest, head back into the arms. Maybe the hips move forward, building that bit of a back bend. And then exhale, come up, come up, come up. And front leg rocks straight. Inhale, shift forward. And we'll step back again, down dog. Inhale, shifting, washing through, coming to that chaturanga. And then down to the belly. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, release, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot through. Crescent. Rising up. Exhale, rotating right. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, pyramid fold. Again, pulling not only the toes back, but with it, that whole line of the hip. The feet are trying to come towards each other, and you're using that to pull yourself through. And then inhale, open up, rotate to the right. Awesome. Coming back, bend the knees. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, bending the elbows now. The right arm goes behind the back. And again, the hands come towards each other and towards the center back. And if they happen to find each other, they do. And if they do, you've got a nice little pillow with that left elbow into the head, right? Opening up, leaning back. Inhale, puff up the chest. Feel the upper spine lift to the heart. And again, maybe those hips move forward to help that counterbalance. Inhale, pulling ribs in, lifting out, sending the hips back, little half, right? And then we're gonna shift it forward, down dog. Plank, chaturanga, keep moving. Hover, and then down. Low cobra. Exhale, release. Down dog. Let's walk the hands back to the feet here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, wide swoop up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And again, breathe through the crown, connect to the earth. And then lift it and send it back up and out. All right, we're using that for a balance. Stepping into the left foot, the right leg lifts. Inhale, breathe it all the way down. Exhale, send it back up. Cross the foot over, figure four, press the right knee back, press the left leg into the right foot. Inhale, breathe all the way down. Exhale, lift it back up. Nice. Inhale, exhale, wrap into eagle. Eagle wrap, right elbow under left, right leg slides right over the left. Squeezing the thighs together, squeezing the arms together, and lifting the elbows. Hollow through the belly. Right? Keep trying to pull it off the thighs, sitting lower, lifting the elbows higher. And then inhale, come up, free the right leg, and exhale, take it back, warrior three. Keep as much cobra in the spine as you need to support this balance. So I really like to think of it as a bit of a back bend. And then as I feel more comfortable, maybe I'll drop down lower in the head and the heart and lengthen out. Exhale, bending standing leg, coming in. And release. Inhale, crown to feet. Exhale, back up and out. Stepping with the right foot, left leg lifts. Again, inhale, crown to foot. Lengthening out through the spine. Exhale, energy back up and out. Pelvic floor lifts, rises up with the breath. Beautiful. Crossing. Press actively back. Pick the hip bones up. Squeeze the foot into the leg into the foot. Inhale, breathe it down. Crown to earth. Connect below, draw it up and send it out, right? And then we're gonna cross through the legs, wrap the left elbow under the right, crossing as high as you can, bending the knees, that's comfortable for you, more weight onto the heels, so I'm shifting back a little bit with the hips, I hope you can see that, and working to lift the elbows up high, lifting the elbows up high, lifting the elbows up high. And then working to maintain that control. Still feed from the earth. Extend it back into the three. Keep a bit of a back bend. Keep that gaze focused out and then decide how you want to lengthen out. Play with the strength of your standing leg, but keep your raised leg strong and engaged. And then when you're ready, tuck it and come all the way up. And let's come to the top of the mat. Inhale through the crown to the earth. Exhale out the earth, out through the crown. Feel that in the outer hips, feel that in the inner thighs. Everything is engaged in this standing pose. And then inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back. Step back straight away into down dog. Okay, and then inhale, shift yourself forward just into up dog. Nice open up dog. And then lower to the mat. Wide fingertips here, a little more love for the shoulders. Roll the shoulders back. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze down and towards each other, and let that continue as you begin to lift up further. Right? And then maybe those elbows that are out, can you begin to draw them in, inner elbow even forward. Long neck, ease neck. Exhale, lengthen all the way through. Awesome, press it up and send it back to down dog. All right, in our dog here, we're gonna take the right leg high, press, 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 and then we're gonna see about lifting the left hand and sending it back. Lifting up. So we've got this two-legged dog. Nice, and then exhale, send the right leg through, warrior two. Breathing into reverse warrior two, cradling the head. So the right hand cradles the back of the head, puffing up the chest. And we'll take the left hand and see about bringing it behind the back, just like we did earlier, right? So maybe the hands come to join here, or you prefer to wrap that left elbow center, 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 coming over to find the right thigh. Nice. Inhale, straighten out the front leg, clip the hips back, reach forward, and then open up that chest, rolling back, Trikonasana. Right, coming up as high as you need. So again, lean back, leaning back. Undoing the left arm. Inhale, lift yourself out. Exhale, rotate to the center. Nice. Left hand down, revolve triangle now, opening up. How high of a block do you need? What support do you want? I'm gonna go for a little more lift so I can really feel this long line outside the hip and then all the way up through right arm. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Circling back, bend the knee. And then let's see about moving more twist, higher range. So I'm gonna take my block, or if you didn't use one, maybe now grab it, higher. I'm gonna move it either closer, so it's right next to my foot, or I'm gonna bring it to the outside of my foot, okay? And then again, I'm gonna pull this right hip up and back, right? Up and back, and then work that rotation coming around. And just notice, how does this one feel? And sweep back, bending the knee, coming up for crescent. Inhale, just nice and clear, front knee bent. Exhale, hands down, down dog. Inhale, plank to up dog. Bend the elbows, thighs, hips, navel, heart, head. Take the hands again wide. Roll the shoulders back, lifting with your spinal strength, and then keep those shoulders pointed in that same downward direction. Inner elbows again a bit forward maybe. Long neck, ease. Looking for even sensation in the back bend, right? So it's not just one spot, it's pretty even. I feel my glutes working, feel my legs working, shoulders, it's all happening, okay? And then from here, if you wanna go traditional up dog back to the down, send it back. Okay. So this time we're going left leg up, and then we're gonna take the right arm too, right? And the right arm's gonna go too. So here we have our crossbody 2. Nice. And then 2 hands down, stepping left foot forward, back heel down, warrior 2. Warrior 2. Wide wingspan here, opening up, pressing the knee back. Again, I'm gonna come into that fold of pulling up the mat in the middle, fold in the middle, rip it apart, fold in the middle, both, okay? Wingspan here, flip the front arm, breathe it in, reverse, right? And instead of making this a side bend, can you make this a little more of a back bend? Bringing that right shoulder forward, maybe cradling the head, leaning back, right hand to hip, thigh, or coming across the back, finding the 2 arms, maybe, hands, or finding the thigh, coming around. Inhale, puff up the chest. Front knee is bent. Back leg is strong. And then switch it. Clip the hip back, reach long forward. Trikonasana. Inhale, lifting up. Right, hand to the thigh, shin, maybe the block. 2 legs still have that sense of trying to pull towards each other. But the outer foot is down, right? Look at this beautiful co-contraction. And then inhale, lift up. Nice, rotate. And then keep rotating, keep rotating. We did 2 of these. So start, maybe your block was right where your foot was the first time. Maybe you want to shorten your stride or widen your stride. That means my 2 front feet, they don't need to stay heel aligned. I can take them wider, finding rotation. Press and reach up. And then release. And then let's see again, what happens when we go higher and closer, right? So again, I'm either gonna come inside higher or I'm gonna go out and higher. I'm gonna pull that left hip up and back and then use all that to reach through my left arm. And if my right heel lifts, my right heel lifts. I'm not worrying about it. I'd like it to stay down, but a lot of functionality there. Could be a lot of different things. And so I'm never gonna force my knee. All right, coming out, bend the knee, crescent. Just a nice, clean, lifted crescent. Breath in, and then exhale, fold. Step back, down dog. Inhale, coming through, up dog. Exhale again, lower down. Wide tips, shoulders roll back, spinal strength, picking you up. Exhale, coming back through. Hands narrowing in, lifting up, low, king, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg goes up here, knee bends and the hip opens. Okay, now let's see about taking the left hand and see if we can reach it back towards the right foot. Stay with me here, or grab the tail. That would be your right hand grabbing your left hand, excuse me, grabbing your right foot, lifting up. And then release it out and step that right foot forward. Awesome, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior two. Inhale, coming out of it, trikonasana, shifting forward. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, revolved. Inhale, open right. Exhale, coming down, right hand. Bend the knee, lift the back heel, crescent rising. And add a back bend. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, hands down, down dog. Shift forward, plank, go beyond, open the heart, chaturanga, to the mat. Inhale up, wide fingertips, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down, 2, 3, 4. Narrow the hands, inhale, lift up, up, up. Exhale, back over the toes, toes, toes. Awesome. Okay, left leg's going up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. All right, stop anytime you'd like on this ride or keep coming. Next stop, right hand is moving its way back towards the right foot. Next stop, we're gonna see about lifting the right hand and finding the left foot. And then kick. Kick without falling over. Singing helps. Right. And then release your way out. Right. Step the left foot forward between the hands. Inhale, lift up, crescent. Nice, breathing in. Exhale, open the heart, back bend. Inhale, breathing out. Exhale, pivot, pivoting. Oh, pivoting, pivoting, pivoting. Forward fold. Inhale, bend the left leg. Exhale, bend the right leg. Inhale, bend the left leg. Hold here. Shift the arms forward and out. Lift the chest higher. And then inhale up, exhale, bend the right leg. Long and low, low in the hips, and then lift the chest higher. Inhale up, exhale, warrior two, left lead. Inhale, reverse warrior two. Exhale, trikonasana. Inhale up from trikonasana, exhale, revolve. Last time. And then inhale, sweep it through. Step the right foot to join the left. Half lift, full fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, chair sit. Pull the ribs in, sitting back. Knees back, shins back. Really light on the toes. And then let's get low here. Low. Like skiers squat. Low. Maybe the poles shift back. Low. Awesome. And then sweep the arms back forward if you took them behind because we're coming down for a C, and counterbalance definitely will help. Okay, hands two, down to the seat. Awesome. Bent knee C, heels pulling to sits bones. So pull to make that nice connection. Maybe the toes will even lift with you, driving a little more. Inhale up. Exhale, release the toes. And now pull with the balls of the feet. See if you got a little further forward. Squeeze the knees together as you're trying to also press them apart. Co-contraction here. And then not just from the knees, can you bring that from the feet? Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, left arm out. Hold. Press that left hand back. Reach the right arm up, but keep the shoulder blades integrated into the back. Keep the legs and pull the front ribs in. Nice. Both arms to the front. And then a little reassess, Shoulders drawing a bit down, heels pulling towards, legs trying to pull apart and squeeze together from the foot up through the thighs. Awesome. Left arm lifts, try not to change anything. So ribs are in, back is strong, and then right arm presses out. Press it out. Stay here. Try not to rotate and turn. Try not to lean into this right arm. Everything is still integrated in through the center. You're still drawing that energy through the crown to the base. So breathing it out from the base to the crown. Nice, and then release. Lower down onto the back. Lowering down, down, down. Take a few breaths here. Feeling settled in this new connection. Now bending the knees, feet to the floor, arms by your sides, press and lift to bridge. Back of the neck is long, arms are helping to stabilize. Exhale, lower down. You can either bring your knees in a hug to rock and roll, or you can try to rock into a balanced little boat, or you can do a roll up, but come up for a moment and grab those blocks that you have. Okay. Set the blocks down. We're gonna do a little elevated bridge, and we're elevating the feet. We're gonna see how that translates to opening up through the hips, the thighs, and the belly. See what brings more to the shoulders, right? Upper spine moves into chest. All that's gonna happen. We're gonna take this from the bridge. I like to start with my elbows slightly squeezed in to really help support what's gonna happen in that back. So I don't wanna start with my elbows out and flat. Start with them in and lifted. Okay, and then push it up. And push it up. And then maybe the shoulders walk under more. The hands can come to interlace. You can bend the hands, maybe have more room here to pop them underneath the hips to stay lifted. The chin comes towards the throat. Please don't turn your head in this position. If you're trying to see, bring the hips down. Push through the legs. And let's take 3 breaths. Try not to let the knees drift apart. And exhale, lower through the spine. Inch by inch. Awesome. You can remove your blocks. You can push them off to the side or straight away at the end of your mat. And let your legs, once again, just lengthen out. Shake them out. Let's take the arms out to more of a star position, so they're slightly overhead, and the legs are a little wider than my mat. So my whole body is opened up. Use a breath here. And just settling in a neutral position. And then align the legs. Bend the knees. Slide the feet a little bit over to the left. Slide the hips to the left. And then the right arm overhead, roll and flip onto your belly. As we come onto our belly, we're going to give a little more love for the shoulders, and we're going to put it together with that kind of scorpion dog that we were working on. Okay, so the left arm, sorry, is going to go out to the left, and I'm a little bit higher than my shoulder line. There's my shoulder line. I'm higher. I can either be straight or I can bend it in more like an angle, like a boomerang shape. The more you bend it to that boomerang shape, it gets a little trickier. My elbow is still out here. I'm not bending it over near me. Still keeping it out, same position. It's just a bending of the elbow, okay? Left ear down, right hand down. As we roll to the side, we're gonna do a couple active. I'm trying to get the front of my left shoulder to stay into the earth, okay? So from here, I'm gonna take my right leg as we lift up, bend the knee and come over towards my left elbow and then come back through, okay? And again, up and bend it up through and come back. And let's do it again, up, bend it up through and come back. And now we're gonna do one that we're gonna hold, okay? So as you come up, hold, you might be happy and like this bend through and that's where you wanna hold it. Or you might be happier letting that right leg go straight, bend the knee, set the foot on the ground or any other variation. The left hand, try to get the palm down, the prince down. And then work balance so the entire system is equal in this pose. It's easy to overdo the shoulders. I think it's easy to overcrank that leg. So tune them both down so that there's balance. Let's take 3 more breaths. Be in a sustainable pose. And release back through. All right, we're gonna come over to the right side. So the right arm's going out, the right ear's coming down, working the front of that right shoulder down. Have the angle that works for me, settling in. Okay, left hand is here, left leg up, toes up towards the shoulder, and then back through. And again, lifting up, left elbow, toes up high, and back through. Again, inhale up, bend it over, and back through. And then let's hang out, okay? Same pose, same shape, just holding it. Let go of resistance and take the depth where the balance of energy is throughout. The system feels complete. It doesn't feel drained or overstimulated. It's right heading into that balanced state. And then release on back to the belly. All right, have a little belly shavasana here. Turn the palms up at your side and leave an ear down. And the shoulders soften now towards the earth. Legs relax, knees relax. The hips are soft and heavy. Gently just lift up the head face down and roll the left ear down. Let's take a few breaths, opposite ear down. And from here, forehead down. Hands will plant under the shoulders. We're coming into child's pose. Up and then hinge back into your child's pose. Nuzzling in, maybe a little rocking in. Forearms down. Wanting that third eye connection. Whatever variation you take to get there. Take your last 2 breaths here as if they were the last couple breaths of practice. You know, those sigh kind that really fill the lungs and even maybe moan it out after. And then if you'd like to come into seated meditation, you can keep your eyes closed and just lift up and hopefully you're set. If you'd prefer to grab any other props or to come into Shavasana, that's good too. Set yourself up. We got a little time left on this clock and we're going to use it in either seated meditation or Shavasana. They both require a tuning inward. Watch the breath. Sit with what comes without dialogue, without justification, without judgment, just watching it pass through. This is the practice.
Bringing hands to heart center. You're in Shavasana. Take your time. Waking and rolling to the side. Take your time meeting us in a seat. And if you're already here, solidify your seat. Tune in again to the energy from the crown to the earth, from the earth through the crown. Thank you each for your practice. I thank you for doing your part to keep us connected together, connected to your practice, connected to one another, connected to something larger than ourselves. May you always feel that whatever earth you walk upon. I thank you each. Have a wonderful evening. Tashmana Shri Gurudev Namaha. Namaste.